everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. It's time for our Chatty Get Ready with me, and I guess you can tell from the title what I'm about to tell you. Let me go ahead and get started on my face. I've already cleansed and put my skincare on, and I've already primed. So for my foundation, I'm going to use the Maybelline Superstay multi-stick foundation. I'm loving this. I don't use the sponge end. I don't like how it feels. I'm not going to use it. So yeah, now mine came melted. They did send me a replacement, but even I have that much left. So I don't know how long this thing lasts. Like I said, mine came melted, but I mean, I've not had it that long and I'm almost out of it. So I don't know, maybe I'm using too much. I don't know, but let's go ahead and get started. Okay, as you guys know, I had a mammogram and it came back abnormal. And I told you guys that. And I do apologize for not having a Chatty Get Ready with me last week, but I couldn't. I couldn't talk to you guys yet about what we're going to talk about today. So my mammogram came back abnormal. Well, there was some areas of concern. So I had to go back in a week ago Monday. So not this past Monday, but the Monday before. And I had to get additional tests. And what they did was 2 hours of mammograms and ultrasounds. So they did, I had a bunch of mammograms and just on my left breast, and then ultrasounds. A tech did ultrasounds, and then the radiologist came in and did ultrasounds. And basically, and then I had to go have additional mammograms after that of specific areas. So, I found out that day, the way the radiologist was talking and the things she said to me kind of hinted to me that it could be cancer. When I went back for my last mammograms that day, the tech was really great. And she showed me, after each image she did, we both looked at the screen. And she pretty much told me, she showed me the spot and the little, like spider-like little things coming out from it. And she says, that is veins looking for a blood supply. She says, that has all the characteristics of cancer. So I don't want to sugarcoat it for you, hon. I want you to be prepared. Which I am so glad she did, because nobody else really did that for me. After that, I got a call from my doctor, which he never calls me. But he called, and when I answered the phone, he said, you'll do anything for attention, won't you? Which that just kind of, you know, set the tone. My doctor's great. I don't want him to retire. I know he's going to. So anyway, we talked for a while, and he's called a few times. He's been great. My doctor's fantastic. And he assured me that the spot they're talking about, even though they're calling it a mass, it's about ½ an inch. It's about ½ an inch in size. There is another spot that is of a concern. It doesn't have that characteristics with the little spidery veins coming out. And if you hear my son cough, he has a horrible cold. So, yeah, my poor baby is sick. So, if you hear that in the background. But the second spot doesn't have the characteristic. There's 3 more spots that look like calcification. One has been biopsied before 12 years ago, and it came back nothing. Not so concerned about those spots. The radiologist told me that what they were going to do is get a biopsy of the mass and of my lymph nodes, and then have that tested. If my lymph nodes come back negative, then she said we'll have to probably go in and biopsy the other spots, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Well, I got my test. I went in Monday and had my biopsies. So my left side is extremely sore and hurt. I can move my arm and move it around right now, but it hurts. So they biopsied the mass and my lymph nodes under here. And lymph nodes are clear. Nothing. There's no sign of cancer. The mass, it did come back. That is cancer. My doctor told me, my GP, he called me and told me. And he said, if you have to have a form of breast cancer, then I picked the right form. He said, this one, he said he's not an oncologist, but his opinion is he thinks I'm looking at a lumpectomy and some radiation. And I hope he's right. I hope he's right. He also said I might have to have additional biopsies. So I'm preparing that's going to be the next step. They want to biopsy at least that one other spot. He says they are so close together they could just get them both at the same time. Which I think I would rather they do anyway, whether it's cancer or not. Just take it out at the same time. Like I said, he's not an oncologist, so he said I'm in the stream now. My raft in the stream, in the system. So I'm waiting for a nurse navigator. And the nurse navigator will be in control. And he or she, I don't want to, say it's a guy or a girl, he or she, will be my go-to if I have issues, if I have questions. And if that person can't answer it, they will then go to the doctor. It's easier than me trying to get a hold of a doctor. And I agree. I'd rather have one person be in charge of what's going on with me and help me through this. All this area that I know nothing about. This is all new territory. So, that's where I'm at. I have breast cancer, and we're going to expect the best. We're just going to expect that the best it'll be good. I just hope I don't have to have chemo. That's I just don't want that. I don't want chemo, but I'll do what I have to do. I'm handling it okay. I wasn't handling it okay. That's why I didn't make videos. That's why I didn't make a chat to get ready with me. I couldn't chat with you about it. It's taken me this amount of time to get to where I can chat with you about it, and I still have a hard time talking about it, if that makes sense. I've read everybody's comment, and I thank you all for, understanding I was having, a bad day or a bad week. It was a little more than a bad week, but you guys didn't know that. But I do appreciate all your comments of concern, and I do appreciate all of you. I absolutely do appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm not going to cry this video. This is not going to be a crying video. I have yet to cry. I have yet to cry, and I don't want to start it right now. So, yes. We're not going to talk about that anymore right now. What can we talk about? So that's that. I will continue filming. My goal is to keep filming and to try to keep my life as normal as possible. I will, of course, keep you all in the loop. I do have my weekly vlog, although I did not put one up last week, and I don't know if I'll have one up Saturday or not. I still have footage from a week ago, Monday, when I went in for my extra mammograms and the ultrasound. That night we went on the ghost tour here in Asheville. The trolley ghost tour. It was fantastic. We had such a good time. Nathan loved it. I loved it. It wasn't what I thought. I've gone to, other cities in like Charleston and Savannah and New Orleans, and I thought, I bet those ghost tours are cheesy. But now I wish I had done them, and when I go to those cities again, I will do the ghost tour, because it was more like history, and I learned so many things. And so I'm going to try to edit that and get that up. It'll be part of my my weekly vlog. It's not going to be a separate vlog. I did speak a little bit about my day that day, and I have not filmed any more since then, vlogging and talking about what's going on. So, yeah. I will maybe film a little bit today for you, and maybe I'll try to get something up for Saturday. Just a little something, and maybe discuss all this again in that vlog. So if you want to keep up with my everyday life now, it's my Patricia's Travels YouTube channel, and there'll be a link down below, and there's a link at the end of this video. There's a picture of me on the left, a picture on the right. If you click on the picture on the right, that'll get you subscribed to that channel. So I've not been over there much. I'm sorry if you have left comments. I haven't checked. I don't check that one as often as I do this channel. This one's my main channel. So there we are. I have told, of course, my husband knew first, and I told a couple of friends, and told Nathan, because he guessed. He's pretty smart. And now my family has been told. So now I feel like it's okay to talk about. I just didn't really want to talk about it without knowing, you know. I wanted to know for sure. I am going on my cruise. I don't have a doctor yet, but as soon as I get the doctor, I'm going to say, you know, I'm not doing anything till after I get back from my cruise. That's a given. It's 39 days away. You know, I don't even have a doctor yet. We can wait an extra week. So, yeah. And they may even, with it being so close to the holidays, then might just put it off till the first of the year. Whatever, I'm okay with all of that. Alright, I don't really have anything else to talk about. That's been the majority of my life. And I do apologize for not telling you guys. But I think you guys probably understand why. I just couldn't talk about it. But I'm coming to terms with it. My mother had breast cancer. And she was my age when she had her mastectomy. And then 15 years later, she had a lumpectomy. I have been through this with my mother both times. So I think maybe that's why I'm handling it a little better. My son's handling it great. My husband, not so much. He's having a hard time with it. But yeah, it's a little hard for me. I'm going to be truthful. It's a little hard for me when people offer their help. I don't know why I have a hard time with that. I appreciate it so much, but I have a hard time asking for help. And I don't know where that comes from. I don't know why I am that way. I'm going to have help. I mean, everybody's already come forward who I've told, and what can I do? What can I do? Well, right now, nothing right now. But I know that's going to be different. I am going to have surgery. What kind, I don't know yet. But I will be having surgery. We're going to go buy a new recliner, so I'll have a bed. But that was already on our agenda before all this. So, yeah. I'm trying to be prepared. I bought a pair of button-up pajamas because I will not be able to pull shirts or anything over my head, so I'm going to need button-up shirts to put on. And I ordered a couple pair of yoga pants that are a little dressier than, like, you know, they're dressier than, you know, like sweatpants. And it's getting cold here now, so leggings I don't think is going to cut it. I don't like to wear leggings as pants anyway because I'm a big girl. I just, personally, I don't have any shirts long enough to make me feel comfortable in wearing leggings as pants. So, I'm going to have shirts. And I'm going to have more pajamas. There's little things like that I need to think of that my husband doesn't want to talk about. He doesn't want to talk about these things. So, I'm just waiting until I find out what I've got facing me, and then I'll decide what I need. And I understand. I'm going to use my Naked Cherry palette today. Just because I can. I understand what he's going through. I do. he's just having a really rough time with it. So, but if you don't know this about me, I like to be organized, I like to be planned, and I like to be prepared. That's me. I don't want any surprises. I want to know what's coming and what I need, and I don't want to be all of a sudden like, oh my gosh, I have nothing to wear. I'm not, I didn't have this. Wow, why didn't I get that? That's me. My husband's like okay with me doing all that, just don't verbalize it. So, I'm not really explaining what I'm doing with my makeup today. Today is just chatty, and I'm not going to go all crazy today. I do, or I will have some videos up, showing you eye looks. I plan on trying to keep my life as normal as possible while I can. But today is just all about telling you what's going on. And not so much explaining what I'm doing. I'm just going to be putting on my makeup. I do like this palette. I've got to get I'm ready for the last thing I'm going to buy. I swear, the last thing I'm going to buy, makeup beauty wise, I'm going to purchase the Huda Beauty New Nudes palette. It comes out November 1st, and it'll be in time for the VIB sale with Sephora. And I can't put it in my cart yet because it's not available to put in the cart. But I've got a few other things in my cart. And I think I need to add that dark contour shade. I've hit pan. I think I can wait, though. I think I can wait on that one. Give me something to order later. Yeah, I'll wait on that. But yeah, I'm going to order that palette. And then no more makeup. No more. I've got plenty of skincare. I've got plenty of makeup. I'm all set. I'm all good. I'm done for a while. So, yeah. Oh, my poor son. He is so sick. I'm so sorry he's so sick. He has been sick. He woke up on Monday sick. And he was worse on Wednesday. Today's Thursday. He was worse yesterday. I made him take a hot shower, as hot as he could stand. And that made him feel so much better. So I hear him right now. He's in the shower. It must have worked. So he's taking another shower. So hopefully he'll feel better. I think that cold went right down into his lungs. Right down into his chest. He's got chest cold. So, yeah. We don't like it when our kids are sick. I don't. That's for sure. I've had a hard time sleeping this week because I'm in pain. I've been sleeping with a pillow. That helps a lot. Helping cushioning my poop. Cushioning that area so I can rest. Of course, when all this first came out, I didn't sleep. One night I slept, well, the night I had all the additional mammograms and stuff, I slept 1 hour that night. It didn't matter what I did, I couldn't turn my brain off. And I've been sleeping better since then. But then when I had my biopsies, they're so sore. First night was pain. I had pain. But each night since then, or each day, it's just a little less sore. I'm still sore. Just being a little careful with my left side here, but it's not as bad as it was. And just the thoughts of them having to go in there and do that again, which I don't know for sure. But let's say I'm about 85% sure they'll want to do additional biopsies. About 85% sure of that. So, I'm like, okay, whatever has to happen, happen. I got the Huda Emerald Obsessions palette. I ordered it. I haven't played with it yet. It came yesterday. I'm going to film a video. So I'm excited about that. I'll get that up for you guys. This one. I forgot which one I was using. I don't really have anything else to talk about. I've told you everything now. You're up to date. That's pretty. I love this palette. I tell you, they keep putting out all these wonderful new releases here at Christmas, and I want them. And my husband's being a little extra nice, of course. So he's like, if you want it, get it. But I don't want to take advantage of that. I'm going to use my new eyeliner, my Urban Decay 24/7 in Space Dust. And I'm going to line my lower lash line. I'm going to go ahead and take this Space Dust and do like some highlight here, because the palette I'm going to use that has a highlighter, I'm not a fan of the highlighter. So I just want to put a little sparkle there. Alright. Yep. I'll be right back. I'm going to put my mascara on. See, I'm not even thinking straight. As I was putting my mascara on, I noticed I didn't put any eyeshadow on my lid. Just not thinking straight. Let me put something on my lid. It's not like I'm going anywhere today. I'm just going to be here. Okay, there we go. Little better, little better. Okay, now I'm going to use this LA Girl, it's called the Blush Collection palette, and this one is in Glam. I got Glam and I got Glow, and I picked Glam for today because the colors are in the pink tones. I love the blushes. I like the bronzers, and I do not like the highlighters. The highlighters are not, they're not glowy, they're not shiny, they're not, I don't like the highlighters, but I will use it. I'm going to start with the bronzer. I like the bronzer in the Glow palette better than the bronzer in this Glam palette. This Glam palette, it tends to want to grab and not blend as well. The color's fine. Just how it goes on is not. So I'm just going to be kind of careful. Do you see how it grabbed? Did you see that? See, I'm going to get my powder brush and yeah, it grabs. It doesn't blend well. I can't really recommend these palettes for the, I'm blending it now. I'm rubbing it though. I'm getting it blended. I can't recommend them at all for the highlighter, nor really for the bronzer. The blushes though, I do like. So let me grab, I'm going to use the lighter of the pink. I do like the blush. And let me show you this highlight. I'm going to go into the highlighter. See, you don't see anything. There is just, it's hard to see a little bit. But yeah, got my nose. See, you can't hardly tell. There we go. There we go. Got it on my nose. Now, these are very inexpensive. So, if you want to get them and play with them, they're worth what you pay for. I mean, they're not high-end cosmetics, and I do like it. I'm not sorry I bought them. I just do not recommend the highlighters at all. You'll have to, and if you don't really use highlighter, then you're okay. But the blushes are nice. So that's 2 of the 4. And like I said, the bronzer in the glow one is really nice. Now, my lips. My lips are a little chapped. But I'm going to use Velvet Teddy by MAC. And I'm going to use my BH Cosmetics liner in the color Endora. Okay, there we go. I really like Velvet Teddy. Especially with that little bit. Let me show you the color of the liners. Endora. That's a liner color I used. And then I outlined my lips and filled in. And then put the Teddy on top. Nice. I really like that lip. That's I think it's going to be one of my favorites. I think it is. So, thank y'all for listening to me today. And, yeah, today was more just telling you what's going on. And we'll just go from there. And I really appreciate everybody's love and support. I really do. This is new territory. And I think I'm going to be okay. But I'm glad I have y'all to go through this with me. And before I really start crying, which I don't want to do yet, I'm going to end it here. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I know you didn't enjoy what I had to say, but give me a thumbs up if you love me. I'd appreciate it. Any questions or comments, just leave them down below, guys, and I will answer them. I promise. And thank you all. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.